I'm Brittany Palacastro, the founder and director of Beyond Asana, and you're watching Living Beyond Asana, my weekly vlog giving you a dose of inspiration to activate change powerfully and consistently in your life. So today, we're going to talk about the difference between complaining and venting. So some may think there is no difference, but I beg to differ. So for complaining, think about what happens when you complain. You're worried about something or something made you upset and you start talking about it. You talk about it to one person and then you talk about it to the next and then the next and then the next. And you just keep talking about it. Do you feel better after you talk about it? Normally, no. Usually you feel more angry or more upset or more distressed about whatever it is because you're feeding it. You keep talking about it and you keep feeding it. And sometimes you drag other people in as well, and then they start feeding it. So the difference between that and what I'll call conscious venting is that when you vent, it's very intentional. It's conscious. So you're doing it for the purpose of releasing whatever it is that's bothering you. And sometimes even processing it, right? There might be a little bit of understanding that comes with that. So the way that that works is that usually it's with somebody, obviously, that you trust, but someone that's really good at listening without trying to fix it or even give you advice. Someone that's just there, almost as a sounding board, to just let you get something off of your chest. Because a lot of times what happens is that we're taught, that our words create our reality, that we're not supposed to really talk negative. And then what can happen is we start to repress. Instead of expressing ourselves, we hold that in. But if you're holding it in, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go away. It stays exactly where it is and it festers until we blow up, we get upset more, or it just keeps going. It's like a vicious circle. So you do have to let go of things often if they're bothering you. Not always, but in some way. And that could be a journal entry, or it could be actually speaking about it. Right? So if it is the speaking route, the conscious venting, you'll want to be with this person that you trust, that can listen, I call that holding space, and talk about it in a way that is clear and concise. Don't go around in circles, but get it all out. And then notice how you feel while you're expressing it. And voice how you're feeling. This is making me feel angry, or this is making me feel anxious, or wow, this is starting to make me feel better. Most of the time, after you've vented, you feel better. You feel like whatever was there is gone. Sometimes you'll even figure something out. Like you'll understand something better than you did before. Sometimes we just have to get it out. But it's helpful to do it in a way that is conscious and productive, as opposed to just talking to anybody that'll hear, sucking them in, and just creating that vicious cycle. So I want you to try this. The next time you find yourself in this spiral of negativity because you're talking about something over and over and over again, I want you to stop, take a breath, and consider what it would be like if you put some consciousness into it. If you consciously vented to someone or to a therapist or maybe even just your journal. Something productive as opposed to just all over the place. And now's your chance to share this with the world. Head down to the comments underneath this page and let me know one area of your life where you could use the shift from complaining to venting. Now, if you like this video, please be sure to share it with all of your friends. And if you haven't signed up for my newsletter yet, go over to www.livingbeyondasana.com and sign up to make sure you stay connected. So thank you so much for joining me. And remember, life is not a chore, it's a privilege. Live every day full out and the world will continue to mystify, inspire, and delight you. I'll see you next time on Living Beyond Asana. So today we're going to talk about the difference between complaining and venting. So with complaining, stop.